By mighty lightning, she rules over the transients. Trivial yearning and petty passion, they vanish like a mist, but the shogun pursues, unfettered and unperturbed eternity.
Only through eternity are you closest to the heavenly principles. Lightning is eternal. The world is but shadow. Fantasy can only survive with an underlying reality. Reality is the stillness buried deep beneath the illusion. This is eternity. Torn to oblivion!
Shouldn't let your guard down. Evil conquering!
Waking world, you seem woven from the stuff of dreams. All shall fade away.
Hello. Hello, what's up? Welcome. Ya, welcome Najmi. Live go berapa? Baru sekarang lah. Baru sekarang. Sorry ya, mata kau selalu merah. I don't know why. Sekejap. Kita duduk tempat yang nyaman sikit kat sini ke? Kat sini bising ah. Kat sini dekat monster bising sikit. Kau tak buat commission lagi? Jadi kita buat live update pukul 8. Pukul 8 rasanya.
雪は好きでござる。雪が降った後の世界は静かで、誰にも夢を邪魔されずに済む。
Lupa nak lupa pakai emo mata tu. Itulah. Memang lupa nak pakai. Kalau nak pakai emo kan mata merah dah. Na. Ya. Apa? Sekejap lagi yo. Asalnya dia tak ubah time ke ya? Tak ubah time ni. Tak ubah time lagi. Nanti kita kalau nanti kita nak tengok antara Eula ataupun kami satu ayat tu. Kami satu ayat tu. Ais buku-buku gitu. Buku gitu. Ataupun skip.
手元に葉があるのなら拙者が草笛で一曲奏でよ
う。Where is my Kisame? Oh, Kisame, sorry ya. Kok ya, kau tengah setting ni, kau tengah setting. Okay. Ya, sorry. Baru masuk je tu. Of course, Raiden tetap di hati. Cha. Hello Reckless. Hello, welcome everyone. Itu Cika. Where is ya? Kau tak bang. Oh, event baru. Saya skip dulu. Skip. Okay, faham. I see that. Tunggu dia. Wow, tunggu dia. Lamanya. Okay. Earphone. Kenapa earphone? Earphone lagi satu ni boleh untuk audio je. Mic tak boleh. Pula sudah. Isnin cuti. Yay. Isnin cuti. Good for you guys. Kau besok je.
いざ逃げ道はあります風を知れ
Beria-ria dia nak lawan.
風の赴くままにせい天理チョーク
Kau dah jual commission. Commission kau tinggal 3. Kawal Wanderer yuk. Kawal Wanderer. Kibe. Kawal. Kawal yuk, kawal. Mana nak cumi ni? Nak try join lah giveaway ni. 300. Yang 300 kita dapat tu lah. 300 yang kita dapat tau. Kita dapat tengok live. Itu lah. Nanti apa? Oh yelah, nanti kalau kau tak tulis macam tu, macam orang macam tak nak tengok live Genshin update, rugi lah. So kau letak itu siap-siap lah. Giveaway 300. 300 yang Genshin bagi tu. Selamat malam kata. Ya, selamat malam. Selamat malam Hisama. Selamat malam. Yes, giveaway code. Ya. Kita semua dapat. Don't worry. Oh gitu. Yes, gitu. Kau jangan buat giveaway apa PRIMOGEM. Kau suka buat giveaway V.queen je. V.queen ni macam lama dah sikit kan. Dapat lagi banyak lagi lah daripada 300 tu.
花と酒を手に景色を堪能しようとしたが、あの頃とはもう違う。
Terus. Kali ni cuba nak bawa ni lah. Dapat 3,000. Tak pasti lah dapat berapa ribu. Dapat ni tak tahulah. Kita bawa air. Kita bawa hydro. Itu bukan giveaway lah, itu redeem. Redeem lah. Redeem code. Nanti kau buat tajuk redeem code. Dia orang macam tak faham pula. Redeem code dah apa dia pula tu. Sudah. Dance with my hands. Uish. Okay.
裁きのいかずこの剣はわかるかい
Tak. Tak, Oni-chan. Lama tak dengar. Oni-chan. Apa? Kau kata apa?
Ya.
Image ni siap tu. Orang tengah serang, masa dia tiba release pula. Primonya tu siapa pula? Primonya. Bukanlah. Tu option macam nak skip lah. Skip. You know skip. Ya, baca sampai habis. Farid, nampak sangat suka baca lalas lah. Saya tekan terus lagi Shogun. Okay, untuk account ni kau nak setting apa tak? Oi. Sekejap. Weapon kah? Oh, hari ni ada. Bulan ni ada. Oh, tak kunci Sino serius tak pakai langsung tu. Perhiasan saja. Hari tak ada. Alah, tak ada lah pula. Tak ada. So, ada Toma punya weapon je kah? Oh, ini ada. Upgrade ni lah. Sekejap lagi. Upgrade weapon ni. Tiap pula kat Choryun. Weapon pun 50 lah ada. Dekat real life aku botak. Kat screen karakter botak. Akak ada Homa ke? Mana ada? Apa ni? Kena solo. Oh, pula. Homa. Masa star Homa mana ada? Kesian kau cika karakter pun relatable lah. Relatable Commission apakah ini? Dah makan belum kak? Alhamdulillah. Dah makan. What about you guys? Korang dah makan dah? Tak ada. Tadi macam salah weapon hutau. Salah weapon hutau. Hutau? Betul lah yang ni. Deathmatch. Talk to what? Talk to... Huh? Surprise. Wow, surprise. Surprise gift gitu. Surprise apa tak? Salah tengok. Bukan salah weapon. Oh, okay. Okay, faham. Biasalah tu. Kakak lekuk pun salah pandang juga. Okay, kita ada dalam apa ni? 10-4 minit ni macam mana ni? Sebelum nak pukul 8. Tapi kalau Indonesia sekarang ni pukul berapa? Macam sejak awal rasanya. Selalunya sejak awal. Akak siapa PM 10 saya lupa tengok TV. Ya, serius lah. PM ke 10 korang tak tahu. No forget. Animal supremacy. Oh yeah. InsyaAllah. Kalau ada rezeki. Aduh, kalau ada rezeki. Kibik. Sekarang Indo pukul 6. Oh, pukul 6. Okay, cakap pasal PM tu. Serius lah. Orang tak tahu lah. PM Anwar Ibrahim. Ya. Daripada awal kau dah ni lah. I will give you blessing. Oh, Kibe. Yeah, thank you so much. Abang Kibe kita nak bagi blessing lah. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Lah, si Anwar tu ada. Why? Kau tak suka Anwar ke? Abang Kibe kita nak bagi blessing lah. Serius lah. Tapi tak apalah. Kalau dia tak nak bagi, tak apa. It's okay. Kau tak kisah pun. Bagi UID ke Zeka saya ke? Hai. Oi. Serius lah. Selalunya kau yang bagi blessing kat orang. Tiba-tiba hari ni ada seorang insan tu nak bagi blessing kat kita. Oh, terharunya. Gurau je. Tak apa, faham. Okay, kita dah commission sudah. Pergi kat Catherine. How are you? Wedasase. Dispatch. Ayo, what's up kak? Salam bukin. Salam bukin too. Laki. Tak laki pun. Macam mana nak faham map desert ni? Map desert tu dia kena faham jalan map dia tu. Jalan map dia, serius. Jalan map dia. Sebab dia kan ada banyak underground. Lepas tu pula selok-belok dia kan. Kena faham tengok dekat minimap. Dia kena banyak tengok dekat minimap. Jalan masuk dengan jalan keluar. Belajar kat situ lah. Okay. Sekarang kita dah convert. Jadi kita nak upgrade Chong Yun punya weapon. Kesian kat dia. Weapon dia pun baru 50. Okay. Sini. Muka interactive map Fenrir di Hoyo Lab. Ya. Itu salah satu optionnya. Ya. Kalau untuk kemudahan gitu ya. Oh, shit. Tak boleh. Kena faham kak. Kalau tak susah explore. Ya, memang pun. Memang. Kena banyakkan bersabar. Banyakkan istiqarah. Banyakkan bersabar lah. Senang cerita. Banyakkan bersabar. Ni weapon. Weapon apa? Weapon Chong Yun. Berapa jam lagi sebelum live stream kak? Pukul 8. Sekarang ni 7.20 dekat Malaysia. Jadi tinggal 40 minit lagi. Ni berapa cahaya ni? Cahaya ni. Yang ni. Apa tu? Boreal Wolf. Crack Tooth. Nak cari kumbang ke Cika? Okay, thank you Kak. Saya gerak dulu. Nak pergi maghrib. Okay, saya nak. See you soon after the maghrib. Ni lawan apa kau tak ingat lah lawan apa. Asalnya ni lawan Pyro ke? Kau lawan dengan air? Next, a weapon dragon. Saya mungkin lepas tu tengok. Ya, tengok stream kan. Tengok siapa yang kena banner. Dan lagi satu apa game card tu. Game card tu kita confuse lah. Dragon band. Oh, Dragon band yang ni. Dekat dekat Liway. Don't shoot. Wah, dia punya lambat. Sekarang mau saya tak boleh payu. Wah. Ya kan tak nak. Wait, aku terus skip ni. Tak deal. Ayah. Kurimu. Aiskrimu. Kita nak ni. Lagu aiskrim. Ya ke apa? Alright. Okay, tadi kata nak Dragon Band punya ni kan. Dragon Band dekat sini. Aiskrim, kau taruh kini. Saya tak nak sekarang mood. Why not? He's cool character. Mana nak tahu kod-kod. Apa? Kod-kod base waifu gitu. Mana nak? Ya, salah kat dia. Ya, waalaikumsalam Al-Hafiz. Tengah tunggu live stream ni nak buat apa? Kok sages korang makan lu. Korang makan lu. Sekarang tinggal 56 minit. 56 minit. 46 minit. Gitu. 46 minit. Dah ke? Tak apa. Kau pun nak juga. Apa yang ni kau nak juga untuk Toma punya Dragon Band. Weapon dia tu kan. Jadi yang ni kena pakai Pyro Pakai Pyro. Okay. Apa pun semua pakai Kazuha. Macam nyanyi lagu aiskrim yang selalu datang rumah tu. Lah. Tadi kan dah. Tadi dah lah Cika. Yang apa? Bagi lirik tadi. Aiskrim kota negeri ni. Seriously kau tak tahulah apa yang kau sebut. Miss Kesa. Mencintul Miss. Cicin. Tiga. What? Aku ada utik tadi. Nipu. Once you party with us, you will fall in love. Siapa punya perkataan tu? Ambil ni burung ni, ambil. Wah. Putih siap-siap jadi. Sora. Dasar cicing. putih kosong je. Dim. Menipu. Yang aiskrim makku tu. Makku, kawanku. Lah tak cair tu. Aiskrim tu. Lama, Cok. Lama gila tak singgah kat rumah Makku, kawanku. Aduh. Lol, Misuti. Itulah pasal. Sedih lah. Mari kita ikut Makku. Mari main selalu. Kenangan, Cok. Kenangan sekolah luar. Aduh. Dulu tu kalau dengar je lagu tu memang kalau nak keluar rumah. Nak beli aiskrim kan. Sekarang ni jangan. Sekarang ni jangan. Ada tapi diorang selalu jalan. Okey. Kali ni aku ulti kena. Oh, mana muka kau? So Koko dia tu. Okey, bodoh ulti. Dia sekarang aku lah apa? Aku lah. Okey. Aku tak nampak okey. Kalau nak tahan uncle aiskrim aku. Yeah, betul. Sampai diorang pun boleh katakan takutlah juga. Okey. Sekarang pukul 7.27. Ya, nostalgia pula zaman masa kecil dulu. Mana nostalgia, Cak? Aduh. Mangkuk tinggi orang Kedah panggil apa? Mangkuk tinggi? Mangkuk tinggi tu pakai tu apa? Agaklah confuse lah juga. Dah ke? Dah je. Yang event ni rasanya tak nak buat lah. Lambat. Sebab yalah ni tak buka lagi 4 hari kot. Event ni berapa? 9 hari. Jadi tak payah buat lah. Nak 90 Regify Elektro. Oh, Regify Elektro. Okay. Semeru. Tingkat. Mangkuk tingkat. Rasanya kami panggil mangkuk tingkat juga apa? Tunggu buka semua lah kak. Baru main event. Itulah. Kok si. Hai kak. Ya hai Rifki. Hai. Welcome. Baru shock. Itulah. Kita main semua level event. Baru shock nak collect PRIMOGEM. Gitu. Dalam minit pun tak apa. So I can send. Sure. Thank you ya. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Tak apa. Thank you so much Kibe. Thank you ya. Aduh, kau bawa kat Zuhur je lah. Alah. Kena current. Sikit lagi. Kena current lah macam. Masih dah. Tadi tak sempat nak habiskan event baru tu. Bos yang stage 4 tu susah kalau main seorang. Tak susah pun. Bawa Dendro, bawa dengan Elektro. Selebihnya bawa lah DPS. Itu je. Ni pun Masih ult. Tu lah pasal. Itulah pasal lepas ZU. Ponjang bang. Yeah, thank you for the sub, Fatan. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh ya, yeah, kalau korang tak tahu, avatar ni, yang korang nampak avatar-avatar kecil-kecil ni, dia untuk orang yang sub je. Sebab tu kalau korang perasan lah, kalau korang perasan, check dia terima yang sub saja. Sebab nanti bila sub, dia auto masuk lah dalam avatar tengah jalan-jalan kodek-kodek ni. Yang baru, avatar dia orang, avatar the last vendor kan. Nanti kau ubah lah. Ya, hello Kibe. Hello Kibe. Kamu kat live kah? Udah ada linknya. Kawaii avatar saya. Oh. Avatar. Kawaii Tak apa, nanti kau ubah kalau korang nak avatar lain kan. Susah kalau full pyro. Just ikut arwah saja. Arwah saja. Kalau kedinginan. Arwah? What? Setelah saya kaji di rumah, akhirnya saya tahu. Rupanya saya lapar. Of course lah. Kalau korang lapar tak apalah. Korang pergi makan. Sebab nanti kalau kita tengok live sambil makan, memang counting macam apa? Puas hati lah. Arwah. Oh, silly man. Aduh, dia silly ya. Faham. Dan sedihnya Maggi habis. Lah. Pergi lah beli sebentar ada waktu ni. Pergi lah beli. Sekejap. Ya, kau ada apa? Kau ada yang ni je. Lebihnya kau dah buat dah. Sorry. Ya, sorry kau dah buat habis dah. Tinggal yang ni ya. Hangout. Kalau betul-betul nak sangat PRIMOGEM lah kan. 8388124005. Is this your ID? Yeah. Kak, apa dia? Nak minta ubah karakter saya jadi Zia boleh? Zia tak ada. Genshin avatar tak ada. Sekarang ni ada Hunter, Dragon Ball, lagi One Piece. Lepas tu ya, yang avatar kok ni kalau hitam ada, kalau koko ada lagi, kalau apa. Lepas tu Fox, mini Fox. Dia avatar sama tapi dia color lain. Lepas tu apa lagi ya? Dia dah ada orang ambil. Okey, jap. Kau cuba cari yang Muhammad Al-Hafiz ni ya. Muhammad Jap. Kau disconnect. Yang orang baru masuk pun, dia bot ni dia akan ambil nama-nama orang yang masuk dalam chat. Jadi ya, baru selesai mau nonton live barang kalian. Oh. Okey. Tadi apa tadi? Jam mana ada. Jam tak ada lah. Muhammad. Okey, Al-Hafiz. Al-Hafiz. Ada apa ni? Ada Mai, ada Katara. Cabbage Man. Oh, cabbage ni. Okey. Oh, ni. Muhammad. Okey, kau gantung sini ya. Okay, Muhammad kau ada pilihan yang ni. Yang ni of course lah, ni avatar apa semua ni kan. Avatar ni mungkin kau dah tak nak, jadi
おのずと旅が
What
した
about
く
this
なる
one?
ものであろう。
Ini anime tak tahu anime apa. Oh, ni RWBY yang karakter. Okay, yang ni yang karakter yang Ice tu. Yang ni Ruby. Yang ni Ruby. Ruby, lepas tu Blake. Ya kalau kalau ungu ni. Nak Ruby. Ha? Masa tu siapa older son kau? Siapa? Older son kau sekarang. Siapa lagi? Okay. Nak karakter apa? Oh, kesian gantung. Alah, kau gantung ni nak bagi dia nampak. Itu saja. Boleh tak saya nak special Tsukasa Yuzaki. Saya Rick. Farid nak Rick lah. Ni karakter yang ni lah. Karakter yang RWBY yang ni. Karakter Taken dengan Jin Kazuma. Ni Haruhi Suzumiya. Tak apa, pakai ada yang dulu. Batal ini apa tu kak? Ruby. Ya, RWBY. Korang tak pernah tengok? Boleh kak tu favourite karakter saya. Pula. Siapa? Haruhi ni. Jin Kazuma kan? Jin Kazuma. Belaka paling kawaii, tapi kawal belaka sampai pelaminan. Kak Hafiz turunkan kelihatan. Hafiz. Ruby tu ada game juga, seru mainnya. Memang. RWBY. Okay, Haruhi ni siapa yang nak? Haruhi Suzumiya ni siapa yang nak? Aduh, kesian lah pula. Nanti dia jatuh lah. Hafiz ni nanti dia jatuh lah. Saya nak, okay. Hisame. Hisama kita bagi dia Haruhi. Boleh juga sementara tu setting lah kan. Okay, lepas tu Tsukasa Yuzaki. Sekejap, kau check. Cika. Apa tu putih-putih tu? Tak ada apa. Yuzaki tak adalah. Orang tak buat lagi. Okay, Cika pula. Okay, Cika. Nak bagi karakter apa? Yang tadi tu nak ke? Antara yang ni Neo. Yang ni Neo. Yang ni Whis. Yang ni Ruby yang colour merah tu. Yang dia pakai apa? Pola arm. Yang last kali Blake. Yang Blake colour purple. Dia macam kecing lah. Aduh, mana satu ni? Raiden ada tak? Raiden tak pastilah ada. Oh, ni dia yang menumbuk tu. Ni yang menumbuk ni. Okay, Choji. Okay, yang ni Naruto. Shikamori. Yang ni Haruhi dah. Yang ni Jin Kazuya. Nah, Zuko. Alah, kecil cakap. Ichigo. Ni Momo. Ada pun Momo, tapi kecil lah. Kecil gila. Thank you Kibe. Thank you for the for the wiki. Thank you so much. Kok isu hilang. Assalamualaikum. Ya, Waalaikumsalam. What about this one? Yang ni the fox yang kau beritahu tu lah. Fox ni dia ada banyak colour. Hijau, orange, pink. Pink of course korang tak nak kan. Ni colour mint ke? Colour mint. Lepas tu colour biru. Aku nak eng. Nak eng. I will send receipt in your Discord. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kibe. Thank you.
手元に葉があるの
Nak yang
な
mana
ら
ni? Nak yang fox ni kah? Nak colour biru ni kah? Okay, tadi Muhammad Al-Hafiz. Okay, kita nak setting apa ni? Okay, kita start daripada Gohan Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball confirm korang tak nak kan? Lepas tu ni Vocaloid dia ada semua lah. Boleh kata ada semua lah. Kecuali ada yang colour biru tu. Apa nama colour biru tu? Lepas tu lagi Cyclops. Yang ni Spiderman, Deadpool, Marvel punya karakter lah. Marvel punya karakter ada lah. Pink, tak nak biru. Oh pula. Okay, sekejap. Tak nak biru. Nak colour pink. Okay, colour pink. Okay, colour pink udah. Alright. Lepas tu eBay kita letak apa? eBay kita letak Iron Pen ke? Ino ya. Ini Ino. Kita bagi dia Ruby lah. Vocaloid. Hatsune Miku ada tak? Ada. Nak ni lah. Nak Miku lah.
雨降る風の中
Miku.
ふるさとを思う拙者と故郷のつながりはもうこの刀のみ
What
でご
is
ざる
your Discord name? Kate underscore Kate underscore hashtag 3133. Jun, saya nak Miku kak. Okay, no problem. Okay, done. Okay, kita buka Twitch sesi lah.
これほど美しき景色を見ればおのずと旅がしたくなるものであろう
Kita ada dalam 27 minit kot. La 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 la. Alright. Miku Chibi so kawaii. La la la. Okay, kita dah settle dah. Ada web ke? Web event. Ada. Oh, ada lah. Sekejap Cik Mel. Event apa ni, Cok? Oh, Aranara. What? Paimo dengan ni pun jadi Aranara. Shush. Oh, dia macam Bino. Hah? Oh, shush. Okay. Korang buat web event ni? Buat lu. Nanti tambah je kak Tsukasa Yuzaki. Sekejap kau search Google. Siapa Tsukasa ni? Tsukasa Yuzaki. Dia ada dekat workshop. Kalau korang apa macam ada orang buat, kau ambil lah. Kalau tak ada orang buat, takkan kau nak cari ni kan. Tsukasa Yuzaki. Event outfit. Okay. Confused lah. Dia kadang ada kau. What? Dia suruh outfit bagi dekat arah-arah kita. So it's kind of odd. Okay. Carefree claim. Lepas tu dressing freedom. Okay. Dia suruh bagi outfit ni. Outfit dengan apa semua bagai. Cook dishes. Ha, dia suruh aku cook. Cook. Aku nak aku masak mana? Ni Ruby pula. Pula kak. Macam best je. Pula dah. Nak Ruby pula. Sekejap. Ruby ni. Dia ada karakter ni tau. Dia ada banyak karakter. Okay, contoh lah. Okay, ni Ruby yang yang merah ni. Yang pakai apa nak kata, spear ke apa ke. Yang selain daripada tu, yang ni dia pakai payung. Dia boleh katakan macam Kagura lah. Lepas tu yang ni waist ni senjata dia sword. Tapi dia tak silap dia ice kot. Dia element ice. Element ice. Lepas tu blade. Blade ni dia macam kecing lah. Macam kecing gitu. Oh, pakai yes. Yay, senang cuti. Yay. Lepas tu last sekali this one. Yang menumbuk ni. Ni kerja dia menumbuk orang lah. Dia nombor 1 lah. Ya, Ruby pakai ni. Aduh, kau nak sebut pun susah. Tapi nak bagi korang senang faham ni lah. Kecil karakter kami. Alah. Bachelor. Tu macam ayah kau. Memang macam ayah kau. Nak kau? Wiz tu rapier campur dengan mage. Oh, nampaknya ada orang dah tengok dah Ruby kat sini. Nak ruby. Dah tukar lah. Najmi nak ni ke? Dia memang macam Ayaka lah. Boleh katakan dia macam Ayaka lah. Let's see. Terima, ya terima tu. Oh. Welcome. Ni belaka Neo. Bukan Neo. Wis. Oh ya, dia memang macam Ayaka. Tak ya, Ichigo je. Oh, Ichigo, okey. Ichigo. Try sejarah memang paling senang dekat Night. Apa Night? Saya main game nak nonton animenya dulu. Baru tapi yang remake sekarang ni dah bagus. Remake sekarang ni memang macam official lah. Official anime kan. Kalau tak dia macam 3D kan. Dia macam animation 3D. Arwah yang buat tu pun dia dah buat sekadar yang mampu lah kan. 9 minit. Oh 9 minit. Oh. Okay, kita ada 8 minit lagi, Cok. 8 minit. Dia suruh kita masak 5. Nak masak apa? Ni. Okay, sikit lagi. Lagi berapa minit lagi? 8 minit. 8 minit. Negeri 9. Nak black. Apa? Nak black apa? Black what? Ting ting. Sama boleh special event tadi. Kak, bila movie Suzume no Taji Mari nak keluar kat Malaysia? Tak tentu. Kalau betul lah dia keluar, asalnya sampai kat KL saja. Dekat contoh macam kat Kedah macam tempat aku ni. Asalnya tak kaya. Okey, asalnya itu saja ke? Itu saja untuk event. So dapat apa ni? 40, 50 lah. 50 PRIMOGEM lah. Kita punya pool pun 100. Ni pun tak tambah lagi ni. Lah jadi 1000. Okay. Okay. Kita ada dalam 7 minit. 7 minit. So kita lepak-lepak je lah. Kita lepak-lepak je. Yang ni. Ini korang nampak ah? Ya, yeah, dia duduk dekat sini. Dekat sini. Kita ada dalam 6 minit. 6 minit lagi. Boleh? Boleh apa tu? Diorang kata PGWS. Oh, WhatsApp dulu. Ya, WhatsApp. Ya, WhatsApp sebut. What kata apa tadi? PGWS sama dengan weapon Moskov. Apa tak sama dengan Moskov pula? Aduh. Akak nak join dalam dunia saya sebab saya nak lawan bos Kumia. Sekejap lagi. Lepas kita tengok live ni. Livestream update ni. Lepas tu kau tolong lah. Lagi satu. Kalau korang rajin kan, korang ready buku nota ke ataupun nota dalam phone ke, nak catat nak catat redeem code. Kita nak catat redeem code 300 nanti ya. Senang sikit. Ya, but kalau korang betul-betul malas sangat, it's okay. Nanti kawan-kawan kau akan update dekat kau punya Discord group untuk free PRIMOGEM tu. Ha? Buat lawak cringy boleh tak kak? Macam best je. Alah. Mantap ni. Kita ada 4 minit lagi. Kita ada 4 minit lagi. Okay, untuk sementara waktu. Okay, kau nak tunjuk ni. Kau nak tunjuk asal usul kalau kau nak edit gambar-gambar thumbnails. Thumbnails kau. How about that? Kau bagi contoh-contoh lah. Contoh laman web. Kau selalu duk download wallpaper. Kau selalu download macam gambar-gambar yang bagus untuk kita edit. Gitu, untuk kita edit. Nak tak? Kau saja nak share tips je. Mak bersepah kan karakter. Tak apa, okey lah. Sementara nak tunggu live ni buat. Ya. Kau nak bagi contoh yang lama web. Kau selalu download wallpaper apa semua tu. Kau selalu first lama web kau suka cari dekat sini. Nama dia wallpaper Abyss. Kat sini kau selalu duk search lah. Kalau lama web kat tempat lain tak ada, kau search dekat sini. Sebab dalam lagi satu dia HD. Dia HD. See? Dia HD. 6,000, 2,000, 3,000. Bila dia dah besar tu kira dia HD lah kan. Jadi ni macam satu option. Option pertama untuk kau nak cari wallpaper yang betul-betul besarnya. Lepas tu laman web yang kedua, UHD wallpaper. UHD wallpaper ni sama macam tadi. Sama macam tadi. Masalahnya kot-kot lah dekat yang tadi tu macam tak ada gambar ada lebih. Kat sini pula ada selebihnya. Macam tu. Lepas tu last one. This is my favourite one. Favourite one kalau nak cari wallpaper. Tapi itulah dekat sini banyak 18 ke atas lah selalunya. Tapi kau tak download gambar-gambar 18 ke atas ni sebab tak minat. Yap, tak minat, langsung tak minat. That's my skip. Skip. Tu yang kau malas nak tunjuk ni kan. Bahaya. Itulah bahaya. Serius bahaya. Okay, 2 minit lagi. Aduh. Tak apalah sementara tu menjemu mata lah kan. Sebab tu kau malas nak buka laman web tu public. Sebab kau usaha nak cari. Kau usaha macam nak cari gambar yang elok lah kan. Tapi dia orang selalu tunjuk gambar-gambar gitu. Jadi kau nak kata apa kan. Macam tu lah. Dia memang selalu susah sikit. Sebab tu kau malas nak buka. Dia cekik mi. Tercekik Burung aku hidup. Burung apa tu? Burung puyuh. Burung puyuh ke? Aduh. Anjing, burung anjing. Ngaga. Akak mengajar menjamu mata. That is the truth lah. That is the truth, you know. The truth lah. Betul lah. Menjamu mata lama web je tu memang selalu macam tu pun. Dia selalu menjamu mata dulu. Kau pula jenuh lah duk kira scroll nak cari yang elok sikit lah kalau boleh. Aduh. Wati kau tak bagi lagi lah. Okey, dah pukul 8. Okey. Dah nak start. Laju tu dia orang masuk. Mak iklan.
play. If you come in and come down, play. If you feel too shy, then watch by me. Watch by me.
Tengok Samsu iPhone apa? iPhone.
A friendly word of advice. Test of courage events tend to give rise to a variety of strange rumors and stories. So please, be sure to exercise caution.
How was that? Were you scared? Who goes there?
So, is there really a ghost around here?
Why does Paimon have a feeling that it's staring right at us?
Are you talking to me?
Siapa tu?
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me.
From this day forth, Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
Dottore. Dottore! In that case, I'll take some time for myself now. Squall and Fury! You dare to gaze upon me?
Inilah cikgu kita.
Dare to mess with me?
Hadazan.
Too late for regret. Have fun with this gift.
Scaramouche, the mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
Let's go, guys. Catat guys. Ambo wallpaper baru gaya. Auto download aja ni. Dottore jadi weekly boss. Asalnya lah. Assalamualaikum kak. Ya, salam. Tulis kat komen lepas tu ni. Tulis. Tu lah. Nak confirm je ni. Nak confirm. Okay. Ada orang nak tulis kah? Kalau tak ada siapa tulis, kau yang tulis.
And welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.3 special program. I'm your host, Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of Lumine in Genshin Impact. And today I'm joined by...
Max, the one and only middleman, voice of the one and only Arataki Ito.
And I'm Patrick Pedraza, voice of the Wanderer. But up until now, travelers have only known me as Scaramouche, and everyone's been battling me in the game lately.
Yeah, that's true. But to be fair, it's a really cool fight.
It's a really cool fight.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm super excited to have the chance to share some upcoming content with everyone. What did you all think about that trailer?
Okay, so I definitely saw Irminsul in there, and I am really excited to find out more about it.
Yeah, that trailer had everything. It had everything. It had action. It had drama. It was lighthearted in places, but it was dramatic.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just super stoked for everyone to see Scaramouche's, backstory. I'm super excited about it, for reals.
Heck yeah.
Well, speaking of that, following the story's development, Scaramouche is still in Nahida's custody. So I bet the question everyone's wanting to know is how he'll become the Wanderer.
Yeah, for sure. And there's quite a story behind that. If you're interested, then be sure to play through the Archon Quest Interlude chapter, Inversion of Genesis. There is so much to learn in this quest, so I hope everyone checks it out.
Oh, come on, man. You can't just leave everyone hanging like that. How about some hints? Come on, please. Please.
All right. How can I say no to a cute chibi-ito?
You can't.
Here's a little preview from the quest.
We ran into two people at the academia today
Ya, tu
talking about an essay.
quote pertama.
Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. From what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought. Well, they guessed.
Pretty rad.
Wait, why are they talking about Tatarasuna?
I guess we'll have to see. It is interesting, though, to see the Traveler, Nahida, and Scaramouche all together so peacefully like that.
Yeah, but in this interlude chapter, Nahida will task the Traveler and Paimon with keeping an eye on Scaramouche while we go with him into Irminsul in search of some information.
Oh, interesting. So obviously Nahida must have some reason for deciding to keep Scaramouche around.
Oh, yeah, totally. And I'm liking Scaramouche's new style. Ooh, dude's looking sharp.
Heck yeah, always. Nah, right. And at this point, he's known by a completely different name, the Wanderer. I love that name.
Okay, so I know I'm not the only one who's curious about what happened. I mean, it looks like he's really changed a lot.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm afraid that's all we can show for now. Travelers will have to experience the story for themselves in-game. I mean, it's better to explore the storyline without too many spoilers, right?
True.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, we'll leave the rest for travelers to discover themselves. But the Wanderer is also going to be a new playable character in version 3.3. So let's talk about that. I'm sure many of our viewers are curious about his talents.
Heck yeah, sure thing. Let's have a look at the Wanderer in combat. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. The wind rises. Bow your head.
Really, what?
All right, Patrick, you're up. Help introduce the Wanderer for us.
Sure thing. The Wanderer is a catalyst user and has an animo vision, so he uses wind blades to perform ranged normal attacks.
Wait a second, wind blades?
Not the same as the Traveler's wind blade, though.
Okay.
So, as everyone probably already noticed, the Wanderer can hover in the air when he casts his elemental skill. Upon using his elemental skill, he will first deal AoE damage before leaping into the air and entering a hovering state. So, while hovering, the Wanderer's normal and charge attacks will be converted into Kugo, Fushudan, and Kugo Tofukai, respectively. The damage they deal and their AoE will be increased. Their damage will be considered normal and charge attack damage, respectively. Also, Kugo Tofukai will not consume stamina, and he can remain hovering for a certain duration.
That's so awesome! He can fly!
I know, right? But he can't stay hovering forever. While hovering, the Wanderer constantly consumes Kuguryoku points to maintain his hovering state, which is the blue meter you see on the screen. Even if he doesn't move or attack, hovering will still consume Kuguryoku points.
Okay.
So this mechanic works a little differently than our typical stamina meter. There are many possible actions the Wanderer can perform while hovering in the air, which all rely on Kuguryoku points rather than stamina. So, for example, sprinting mid-air will consume additional Kuguryoku points to accelerate mid-air, and holding the sprint button will cause persistent point consumption to maintain speed. So this effect will replace his default sprint. Jumping expends extra Kuguryoku points to increase hovering height. Holding jump will cause persistent Kuguryoku point consumption to keep increasing hovering height. Of course, running out of points will end his hovering state.
Oh, okay, so travelers need to plan their actions while hovering.
Exactly. So with his talent, Jade Claim Flower, when casting his elemental skill, If it contacts hydro, pyro, cryo, or electro, that instance of the skill will receive a corresponding buff effect depending on which element was contacted. So, for example, increasing his Kuguryoku points cap, attack, crit rate, or restoring a set amount of energy upon hitting opponents with a normal or charged attack. The Wanderer can have up to 2 different kinds of these buffs simultaneously.
Ooh.
Oh, look, check that out. Part of the halo behind him changes color depending on the buffs you get. So travelers will be able to easily understand what effects the Wanderer currently has.
I like that. It's helpful and still looks really cool.
Yeah.
So after unlocking another talent, Gales of Reverie, when the Wanderer is in the hovering state, if his normal or charged attack hits an enemy, there is a set chance to gain another buff effect, allowing him to sprint midair without consuming Kuguryoku points. Additionally, this buff effect will fire wind arrows to attack the enemy.
Ooh.
Oh, dope. I'm sure extra buff effects like that will go a long way for players when they're in combat.
Yeah, for sure. And if you've noticed, there is a colorful aura of light around his body to indicate when that buff effect is triggered.
I saw that.
That's pretty cool. I love all the detail they've put into the Wanderer.
All right, this brings us to the Wanderer's elemental burst.
Sweet.
Yay!
So, check this out. Upon unleashing his burst, he compresses the atmosphere and stomps it down toward the enemy. So, travelers should note that if the Wanderer is in a hovering state when he unleashes his burst, then the hovering state will end and he will begin descending after the burst is completed.
Okay, this stomping animation is a little aggressive.
Yeah, but it's cool.
I know, and it actually suits his character.
Yeah, I can't help but agree.
Wait. Let's not forget about the exploration talent.
Ah, yes. This is an interesting one. The Wanderer can decrease the mora required when ascending bows and catalysts.
Hey now, you can never complain about saving Mora, am I right?
Okay, that's true.
Oh, dia
All right,
macam ready
now that we've
shogun
seen
lah.
the Wanderer,
Upgrade
let's move on to the next
bow
new
dengan
character.
catalyst.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yay!
What did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam Farozan, and I'll see if I can pick that up. Huh? What is it that you would like to learn more about? The base layer design of elemental monuments?
Cikgu baru
Wait.
katanya.
Did you forget to call me Madam Farozan just now when you asked your question? Whoa! What? There's nothing wrong with being afraid of thunder, even at an older age.
Oh, she sounds sassy.
I know.
Yeah, and smart too.
She seems so awesome.
She's fun.
I wonder what her skirt's made
I
out
know,
of.
her design is so cool and really detailed. I love it.
So, even though she looks super young, she's actually an old person? Like, where's my teeth?
Well, she's not that old.
Oh, right.
Could've fooled me.
Faruzan's age is probably still nothing compared to Scaramouche.
But let's call him the Wanderer, Sarah, please.
Okay, you know who I meant. Actually, now that I think about it, yokai can also live a really long time too.
That's right, yeah, no, and speaking of age, isn't the Traveler's age also kind of mysterious?
That's true. It looks like all of our characters are intriguing. But it's safe to say that Faruzan is way older than most people in Teyvat. Faruzan works in the Academia's Haravatat Darshan and has been a Hairbod, which roughly means mentor, for over a century.
So I bet everyone out there is wondering if she's also some kind of creature blessed with long life, you know? Like Klee?
No, she's actually just your regular, typical human being.
Oh.
Well, maybe not so typical. About 100 years ago, Faruzan was an undisputed genius, traveling all around Sumeru and solving many puzzles and mysteries. The notes she left behind eventually became the basis of mechanical research for later generations.
Whoa, she sounds pretty amazing.
But later, she accidentally stumbled into some ruins while trying to solve a puzzle. There, she encountered some strange phenomenon which stopped her from aging, and was trapped there for nearly 100 years.
Woo.
She eventually solved the puzzle and was able to finally return to Sumeru.
Can you imagine being trapped in a puzzle for 100 years? Wait. So that's how she's been hairbod for over a century.
Yeah. And even now, she still has the pride of a scholar in her heart and is a very talented person. It's just that after being separated from the world for so long, she's kind of fallen behind the times now.
Oh, hey, I get what you mean. She was once a proud researcher in a niche field that has become unpopular after 100 years. So, is she still completely dedicated to her field?
Yep. And she often tries using her old age as a means of drumming up support for her ideas. However, I think she'd prefer to be complained about for using her seniority rather than garnering sympathy for her experience of being trapped in the ruins.
Yeah, sounds like she's quite the character.
I know, right? Okay, so now that we've covered her backstory, why don't we take a look at Faruzan's abilities in combat?
Nanti dia ni sekolah.
Fight.
100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia. Dare to mess with me? Have fun with this gift!
I love all the geometric shapes when she's playing. Did you guys see that?
Yes, there's so much geometry, and I took geometry.
It looks so cool.
Ah, yeah.
So Faruzan is an animo character, and she wields a bow as her weapon. Her normal attacks are the usual bow attacks you'd expect from a bow user, so there's not too much to say about that. But her skills are where things get interesting. Her elemental skill deploys a polyhedron that deals damage to enemies. After using her skill, her next aimed shot will become a special attack that creates a vortex, pulling nearby objects and opponents in.
Oh, nice. So she can clump enemies together.
And there's also another thing about her special charged attack. It will create a vortex effect
dia
at
boleh
its point of impact.
vacuum juga
And if the attack hits an enemy or
adik.
ally member, it'll apply a mark and create a vortex after a short delay.
Okay. So it looks like there will be a lot of potential uses for this attack. Travelers will have to experiment with it and see what they come up with.
Yeah, I think it'd be amazing to try hitting teammates with the arrow in co-op mode and have them charge into the enemies to group them all together. I'll have to see who wants to try that with me. After unlocking the talent Impetuous Flow, the time required for fully charging Faruzan's next shot will be reduced, and the arrow will reduce the target enemy's animo resistance. In her elemental burst, she deploys a dazzling polyhedron and releases a whirlwind pulse. Throughout its duration, the dazzling polyhedron will continuously move along a triangular path. Once it reaches each corner of that triangular path, it will unleash one more whirlwind pulse.
Yeah, 1 minute she's here, the next she's polygone for 100 years. Bada boom!
Even Sino's jokes are funnier than that.
It was pretty
All
funny.
right. Anyway, let's hear what effects these whirlwind pulses have.
Sure. When the whirlwind pulse hits opponents, it will decrease their animo resistance. It will also apply an animo damage buff effect to all nearby party members when it's unleashed. Travelers should note that the effective range of this buff is quite large, and it's not just within the whirlwind pulse itself, so there's no need to go chasing the polyhedron. After unlocking her talent, Lost Wisdom of the Seven Caverns, when a team member uses normal, charged, or plunging attacks, elemental skills, or elemental bursts to deal animo damage to an enemy, the damage will increase based on Faruzan's base attack. This effect can only be triggered once for a certain duration of time.
Oh, so it seems she'll be the solid support.
Yeah.
Totally! And as a researcher of mechanics and puzzles, Faruzan has taken it upon herself to explore many ruins, with her travels taking her all across Sumeru. Her exploration talent reflects this, and she gains more rewards when dispatched on a Sumeru expedition for 20 hours.
I'm sure no other mentor in Haravatat has 100 years of experience in solving puzzles.
Yeah, I gotta say, that's pretty hard to beat. So, the big question is, when can travelers expect to get these new characters?
That is a good question. Let's talk about the upcoming event wishes. In the early part of version 3.3, the Wanderer and Arataki Ito will be available via their own event wishes. Faruzan will also be making her debut in these event wishes. In the later part of version 3.3, we'll be seeing rerun event wishes for both the Raiden Shogun and Kamisato Ayato. And last but not least, The new 5-star catalyst, Tule Tula's Remembrance, will be appearing in a new weapon event wish.
And that's not all. In version 3.3, 2 brand new artifact series will become available. So travelers should be sure to check out the corresponding domain.
Woo! More artifacts!
All right.
I hope travelers will have fun experimenting and trying new combinations with these.
Yeah.
Okay, we've already talked about a ton of new content, so why don't we take a quick break with another redemption code?
Sounds good. Roll out the code.
Woohoo!
Why? The sheesh. Ada agak dah. Dia memang tak nak bagi duduk dengan Raiden.
Welcome back to the version 3.3 special program. Okay, Patrick, what do we have next?
So next, we'll be covering the upcoming events for the new version.
That's right. We've already mentioned the Test of Courage event, and I'm sure plenty of you were wondering about that, so let's start there.
Aha! You must be here to participate in the Test of Courage. I can already see a dark aura surrounding the two of you. If you carelessly go running into the event, all it'll take is one little misstep, and the darkness will swallow you up. Some strange and unusual things may occur along the way. If you ever feel you can't handle it, you may withdraw from the event at any time. This is your last chance. I'll count it down. Three, 2, 1. Welcome to the Test of Courage. Enter at your own risk.
That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it is a test of courage, so I'm sure there'll be some scary stuff going on there.
I ain't scared.
Anyway, to successfully clear this event, we'll be facing a series of little tests.
Ooh, what's this? Tests, you say?
Yes, that's right. Word has it that if you walk around the Test of Courage, you might find yourself encountering a special sort of game. We've already got the rules down, so I'll do a quick introduction. Basically, travelers will have to control a bouncing bar to bounce a ball and use skill ball effects to break as many bricks as possible.
Okay, I'm liking this one. Seems pretty straightforward.
During the game, travelers will be able to trigger elemental reactions to break bricks more effectively.
Nice! It even has elemental reactions.
Yeah, we can control the character to move the bar. When the character we're using is either pyro, hydro, cryo, or electro, the corresponding element will be applied to the bar. By switching characters, you can change the element of the bar.
Okay, all the pieces are falling in place now. The bar can infuse a certain element, and the blocks also have their own elements, so causing a skill ball of one element to hit blocks of different elements will trigger elemental reactions. There, how'd I do?
Yep, you nailed it. The bar will add the element corresponding to your character. Besides triggering reactions the way you just mentioned, if a skill ball is already infused by an element and it hits the bar, it will also trigger a reaction, causing the skill ball to have some additional effects. When preparing your team, you can equip modifiers to receive various buff effects, which will help you successfully clear the challenge.
Oh, nice.
Also, when there are less than a certain amount of bricks on the board and the ball lands another hit, the bar will unleash fireworks.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah. Travelers can utilize this effect to break some bricks that would normally be difficult to hit directly.
It's like a bonus attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
So, travelers will need to select characters of the right elements, equip the appropriate modifiers, and use different elemental reactions to break bricks and score more points.
And then travelers will be able to use their points to exchange for rewards in the event shop, correct?
That's right. Also, travelers will have the option of teaming up and playing the event together in co-op mode.
Oh, looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, super fun.
Yeah, in addition to this minigame, the Test of Courage storyline will also contain more challenges. Travelers will even have a chance to meet with some good friends again, so be sure to check out this new event. All right, let's move on to our next event.
Okay, so next up, we have a race event called Across the Wilderness. Your objective, collecting balloons.
Ooh!
I don't know, seems like the Wanderer's abilities might come in real handy here.
I know, right?
So, in this event, each stage will have wilderness balloons scattered all around. Travelers will need to find as many wilderness balloons as possible within the time limit to earn increasingly better rewards. So during the challenge, travelers will be able to utilize their character's skills and talents. So it'll be important to assemble the right team depending on the traits and terrain of the challenge area.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so travelers can also use something called the Wilderness Compass to obtain various buffs, which include enhanced jumping capabilities, increased movement speed, or unlimited stamina, etc.
Ooh, cool.
However, you can only claim one buff during each challenge. You must consume Blessed Energy to use the compass and gain the selected buff. You may charge the compass up by finding wilderness balloons or interacting with Blessed Energy in the challenge. Or you can always wait for the compass to passively charge over time.
Yo, this event looks pretty crazy. It's almost like watching parkour.
Yeah, there are two different kinds of wilderness balloons in these challenges. The first is harvest balloons, which will increase the overall progress of your search for wilderness balloons. The other kind is sonar balloons, which will cause several harvest balloons to appear around you for a set amount of time.
That's awesome.
So there will be 5 stages available for this event, and travelers will need to consider the conditions and terrain of each stage to come up with the best way to complete it. Also, travelers may team up in co-op mode for challenges.
Ooh, more chances to play together. I love it.
Yeah, same. Okay, let's move on to our next event.
Everyone's favorite game of hide and seek is back with the Wind Trace event. And of course, this is going to be another co-op event, and I, for one, am super excited for it.
There's nothing like a good co-op. Many of you might already be familiar with this event by now, but there have been a few changes. Let me introduce what travelers can expect to see this time around. We can probably skip some of the basics this time. You know, players either hide or seek. And then...
Okay, wait a second. There actually might be some new travelers out there who've never seen this event before. So why don't you start with some of the basics?
Right, good point. Okay, let's start at the beginning then. This is a game with a long history in Mondstadt. Travelers will be split into 2 different sides, the Rebels and the Hunter. You will need to use skills and master the art of hiding or chasing down others to win this event. The goal of the Hunter is to capture all the Rebels, while the Rebels run or use other means to keep themselves from getting caught by the Hunter.
Okay, that's straightforward enough. So what else you got for us?
Well, some travelers may remember playing as the Rebels and getting caught early in the game. Once that would happen, all you could do was spectate and watch the rest as the others continue playing. But this time around, once you're caught, you'll still be able to participate in the match even in observer mode.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Once you're in observer mode, you can't be seen by other players and will receive the illusory beacon skill. This skill will allow you to place a random beacon to confuse the hunter. If your beacon successfully tricks the hunter and is destroyed, then the hunter will suffer an obscured vision effect.
So even after you've been captured, you can be like a little ghost trying to help your teammates by disrupting the hunter.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. And at least you won't have to sit there and just watch the rest of the match anymore.
Exactly, but what does the Hunter get this time? I mean, we gotta keep it fair.
Some new Windward arts have been added for both the Hunter and the Rebels. The Hunter will now be able to use the Hunter's Net. This net can be thrown and will remove any Rebel disguises within its range, and will notify the Hunter that a Rebel was detected. If a beacon is caught in the net, it'll be destroyed and the Hunter will not suffer from obscured vision.
Nice. So I guess if you love playing Hunter, you'll probably love this.
Oh yeah, you definitely should. The skill Rebels used in previous versions of the game to place beacons can now only be used by players in observer mode. However, the Rebels will be able to use an all-new Concealing Beacon skill. This skill will allow you to deploy a beacon for a set duration and remain invisible while you're around that beacon. All players, including your rebel teammates, will be unable to see you while you're invisible. If the concealing beacon is destroyed by the hunter, then the hunter will have their vision obscured for a short time. Sounds pretty fun, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so even if you end up being captured by the hunter at the start of the game, you'll still be able to participate and assist your teammates. And, did I mention PRIMOGEMs and other rewards? The good stuff. So be sure to check it out.
Oh, that's awesome. Seriously, I can't wait to play with friends. Okay, our next event is a combat-based event.
Time for some combat!
Whoop, whoop.
In a forbidden place warded by dust and sand, mysterious foes have assembled lines of fortifications to stop your coming.
Ooh.
That's right, a new edition of Misty Dungeon will arrive in version 3.3. Stoked.
Sweet.
But this time around, there will be a total of 7 trials with different themes awaiting you in the Misty Dungeon. Each has a different leyline disorder, and travelers will have to adjust their teams according to the disorder's effects and the distribution of enemies. There will also be trial characters for you to select from as well. After entering the domain, travelers will need to go and complete 3 challenges to collect ancient runes. After collecting power from 3 ancient runes, we can power up the control array and proceed to the final challenge. Also, throughout the trial, additional benediction mechanisms and challenges will appear. Travelers may choose to interact with these to increase the leyline disorder's effects or revive and heal your team.
You know, if it were up to me, I'd say just go for all the challenges.
I know, but travelers should keep in mind that the challenge objective for each trial might be different, so be sure to check the objective and aim for that while proceeding. In terms of rewards, travelers can look forward to winning PRIMOGEMs and other various prizes. Yes.
Ooh, I like prizes.
And last but not least, version 3.3 will also have leyline overflow events. Travelers can look forward to saving their resin and earning more Mora and experience books.
Nice, that's awesome. That'll be great for all the travelers out there still leveling up all their new characters. And even if you don't need those resources now, it's always good to stock up and have more on hand, am I right?
Nice.
Yeah. So
reward,
travelers looking to
line
upgrade their characters
back.
won't want to miss this.
Yeah, I mean, this is all good stuff.
In addition to the new version's limited time events, version 3.3 will also be adding a new permanent game mode called Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invocation TCG!
But before we get into that, let's take another quick break and enjoy a redemption code!
Heck
Yay!
Yeah. Slap that code on the screen!
Yang pasti dia rasanya tu dekat Monster rasanya. Okay, claim the code. Cukup sudah kita punya 300 PRIMOGEM.
Welcome back, everyone! During our journey into VAT, we've stumbled across several NPCs talking about a game called Genius Invocation TCG. So next, we'll introduce this card game that's been taking to VAT by storm. In the version 3.1 special program, we already revealed that Genius Invocation TCG will be a card game where we can challenge various characters and NPCs or battle against your friends. But there is actually a legend behind this game. It is said that a young guy in Sumeru found an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opened it and discovered that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King had been captured inside.
What a name!
It turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile King fell prey to his opponent's scheme and was sealed away in the casket of tomes.
Ouch, game over.
After being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually climb the ranks to becoming a legendary TCG player.
Nice. Hang on, is it just me, or does that kind of sound like the plot to a light novel or something?
You're right. It turns out that Yai Publishing House is about to release a hit light novel series based on Genius Invocation TCG.
Okay, now this is starting to sound like a plug for Yai Publishing House.
Maybe. But anyway, that's the legend on how Genius Invocation TCG came to be, though it's probably just a story they came up with for marketing the game.
So while you were telling us about the story, I was over here researching the rules to the game. Basically, Genius Invocation TCG is a game where you use a constructed deck of cards to duel against an opponent. The objective is to defeat all of your opponent's character cards.
That's right.
Also, there are many features and mechanics in the game that resonate with Genshin Impact's gameplay, so it shouldn't be too hard for players to get the hang of.
Right, I even saw some elemental reactions in the gameplay.
Yup, a constructed deck must contain character cards. And as you might expect, these character cards have a normal attack, an elemental skill, and an elemental burst. So when a character card deals elemental damage to an enemy, it will cause them to be affected by that element. Then, you can switch to a character card of a different element and use their abilities to trigger an elemental reaction.
Wait, did you guys notice that there are even monster character cards? Can we even make a deck of, like, just the monsters from the game?
You're really getting into this, Max.
Heck yeah, I am! I like card games!
Who doesn't?
So, in Genius Invocation TCG, all actions require you to spend elemental dice. Each round, both you and your opponent will roll 8 elemental dice. Each of these elemental dice can have any one of 8 elemental attributes.
Hold on, but there's only 7 elements in the world of Teyvat.
You're right. So, in addition to the 7 standard elements, there's also one called the Omni element. The elemental dice required for a character card to perform an action correspond to the character's element. So, for example, a Pyro character like D-Luke needs either Pyro or Omni elemental dice to perform an action. Clear now?
Yep, crystal clear.
Also, elemental dice can be used to switch characters or play a variety of other cards, such as equipment cards, event cards, and support cards. All these cards create the potential for a variety of strategies.
Right. While playing Genius Invocation TCG, travelers can earn player experience, which will increase your player level. As your level increases, you'll be able to challenge more characters and NPCs. By completing challenges, you may earn lucky coins, new cards, or other rewards. Lucky coins can be exchanged in the event shop for cards, or can even unlock dynamic skins for certain cards.
Dynamic skins? Those are cards that have moving illustrations, right?
That's right. All character cards can unlock a dynamic skin. After unlocking that, there'll even be a cool bonus animation whenever you cast that character's elemental burst.
Cool.
And if you're confident in your TCG skills, you can also invite a friend to duel. After reaching a high enough player level, you'll even unlock a matchmaking mode. So be sure to give it a try.
Travelers should note that playing against your friends or other travelers won't count towards any leaderboards or provide any rewards. So you can relax. It's all just for fun. Okay, that's everything we have for Genius Invocation TCG, and that brings us to the end of today's special program.
Oh.
So, what did you think?
Why does it have to be over? There's so much that this version has to offer.
Yeah, I can't even take it all in right now. I'm just super stoked to be part of this. I think I just gained some Kuguryoku points just doing this whole thing, so.
Man, the new characters look cool.
I know, what about Scaramouche hovering? Like, that's insane.
I know, that's awesome.
That's super dope.
That's awesome, and I cannot wait to play in some of these events and mini games. I'm super excited. This was so fun. I'm really glad that we got to do the special program together.
I'm so happy I got to come back for another special program. This is my 3rd time being on one of these, and I can't wait for number 4. I'm counting.
I'm so happy. This is my first one, so thank you for having me.
Yay!
Doesn't it feel good?
Yes.
Doesn't it feel good to feel special?
Seriously, I'm
Do
just
you
like,
feel special?
I really do. Thank you.
Well, I think this is the end of our special program, so I hope everyone enjoyed it, and we'll see you in game. Okay, bye!
Bye!
Okay, bye, everybody!
Bye, everyone!
See
later!
Aduh. Okay, itu sajalah. Dan kita dapat tahu pasal apa yang event permanent tu memang finally kita boleh main secara boleh co-op lah, macam boleh lawan gitu apa semua tu. Tak apalah, okey lah. Nice apa? Nice lah macam tu. Okay, back tu. Tu tak termasuk apa high seat tu diorang ada update baru. Okay, done. Okay, dah ni baru kau boleh masuk apa? Co-op gitu. Yes. Okay. Okay, kau masuk Discord Tanoshi kata. Tanoshi desu ka? Kak, saya add friends. Add friend Okay, kau approve. Oh, kau dalam game. Kalau dalam kau punya account ni full. Sekejap. Ada dua boleh lah. Wira siapa ni? So ayat tu tak ada next patch. Ada lah. Ayat tu
dengan Raiden. Ayat tu dengan Raiden.
So Yula cancel. Yula cancel.
Tapi kenapa? Kenapa kau urusan dengan Sakra?
Kau pun yang kecewa dia dengan itu. Memang apa, weapon banner tu kira scam lah kalau dapat defend. Takkan nak bagi apa? Kalau dapat lah defend, takkan nak bagi Noel.
DPS kak? Noel kat berapa?
Shit. Why? Between ayat tu dengan Skara, mana paling best DPS? Asalnya Skara. Kalau untuk dia punya ni, dia punya team maksudnya kau ada. Okay, first Yunjin. Kalau nak boost dia punya attack. Pakai Songyun. Lepas tu dengan Yunjin. Lepas tu last sekali tak silap dengan siapa Kalau Faruzan tu boleh lah. Nak pakai Tomo pun boleh juga. Tomo. Oh ya. Tak silap tadi kau nak upgrade ni
Okay, dah guarantee 5 star kat saya.
Sekejap. Weapon. Baik kak, ya bye Faiz. Bye. Tapi kena sisik. Bau shock. Kau punya dah sisik dah lah.
Okay. Akak punya tu dah sisik. Okay. Akak punya apa ni nama dia? Noel lah kak?
No, C5. C5.
Bagi sisik oh kak.
Nak dapat celah mana sisik? Nak dapat celah mana tu?
Jadi banner. Kak, tadi asal kat dekat event tu saya nampak ada Heizo.
Ada apa?
Ada Heizo dekat yang event bantu.
Heizo dengan itu.
Dapat Heizo free ke?
Primoku kering siapa nak roderma. Macam mana nak dapat lucky pool? Kesian Primo. Okay, macam mana nak dapat lucky pool? Kau suggest korang pool 10. Lepas tu korang buka satu-satu. Berkemungkinan korang akan dapat 2 4 star. Ataupun kalau korang dah sampai hit PT, sampai 5 bintang, kok lah, mana nak tahu, kok rezeki dapat 2 5 star. Macam dapat Tinari satu, dapat ni ke. Mana nak tahu, good luck. Kita dah garanti lagi 30 pool. Sebab hari tu dapat Yaimiko dengan Jin back to back. Terkejut gila kita. Wow.
Back to back.
Nice.
GG.
Nice. Nice.
Kak ni kak, saya tekan kak. Ini dia punya luck dia lain macam oh. Yap. Nama dia.
Kali ni apa kau tak bagi janji weapon ni. Pasal apa kau selalu lost. Tengok. Semua weapon ni semua kau lost ni. Semua kau lost. Kau takut nanti sekarang Moch kalau kau tekan itu punya tiba-tiba dia keluar itu pula. Lepas tu bila kita nak tekan sekarang Moch punya weapon, tiba-tiba keluar juga itu. Aduh. Mana
Itu kak macam tu kau saya. Kalah dapat bukan yang karakter yang satu, weapon yang satu.
Okay, I'm back. Ya, welcome back Farid.
Dapat weapon yang lain. Itu lagi sikit.
Selalu lagi tu lah.
Panjang dapat Skyward.
Oh ya, kau nak buat ni 20 Jin cons berapa Eugene tak ada. Eugene pun tak ada pula. Macam mana bisa dapat kristal tanpa topak? Sayang duit. Baik, beli snack. Kristal?
Minta kau orang. Minta kau orang.
You mean like Crystal Genesis kah? Macam mana tu? Crystal Genesis kah?
Dia nak tukut.
Nak apa?
Ya, Genesis Crystal.
Genesis Crystal. Aduh, adik oi. Orang bagi boleh
Ya, itu yang saya kata minta kau orang.
Minta kau orang.
Dapat free.
Minta kau orang dapat. Faruzan phase 1. Phase 1 bukan phase 2, no. Faruzan dia phase 1.
Apa phase 1?
Only blessing dengan top up. Iyalah, nak buat macam mana? Blessing tu kita tak boleh dapat kalau kita farm seteruk mana pun dalam Genshin ni. Dia kena beli juga. Ya, kalau bak Genesis, Crystal Genesis ni. Kalau Crystal lain kau boleh tolong lah. Macam Crystal yang nak upgrade weapon tu boleh lah. Boleh lah bagi tips macam mana nak farm. Sekarang phase 1 gak kan? Yes. Yes, betul. Sekarang Moch phase 1. Phase 1. Korang kalau kata ni lagi, korang ni lah. Claim reward PRIMOGEM. Ni kau baru nak claim ni. Okay. Mana? Others, account, freedom. First code 8 arrow 6 FN BN BN hidup BN. Okay, ni kod pertama korang claim 8 arrow BF N B N PV. Okay, kod kedua kau bagi besar-besar lah, bagi senang korang nampak. NS 8 NS 8. Kau simpan fake nak post apa? Sekarang Moch lah. Sekarang Moch. BD 6 E PS 77Z. Okay, ni kod yang kedua ya. Gacha je semua, tak perlu pening. Alah, janganlah gitu.
Okay, ni kak.
Okay, last one. Last kod yang ketiga.
E8
ET 9 SUPEN B 765. Okay, ni kod yang ketiga. Kod yang ketiga ya. Okay. Dan kita dapat PRIMOGEM 300. Sama dengan tajuk kita punya stream untuk hari ini. Inilah 300 yang kau masukkan ya. Kok jarang nak bagi giveaway 300 PRIMOGEM. Kok lagi suka giveaway weekend daripada 300 PRIMOGEM ni kan. Okay, korang jangan lupa kod ya. Rugi. Oh, kaya. Oh. Kaya. Okay. Tilik bang. Kau tak suka sangat. Kau tak suka banyak-banyak message. Okay. Kita dapat 2 pool. Semua kau convert terus dekat dekat fake ni. Sebab kalau boleh kau tak nak bazir fake lah kalau boleh kan. Bazir PRIMOGEM. Takut kau tiba-tiba kau convert pula jadi resin pula, mana nak tahu. Nice lah boleh top up asal kaya.
Halo kak.
Ya, hello Amir ke?
Ya, kenapa?
Saja nak confirm je, nanti salah orang pula.
Akak macam tak kenal suara saya. Alamak.
Ada sama suara macam kau.
Ada dah. Tu dah masalah dia. Tu yang peningnya.
Keliru lah tu. Aku pening je. Pening bala je ni.
Apa? Pening bala dengan apa? Intimate karakter. Kau berapa? Dah berapa dah? Tak tahu lah. Rasanya kosong. Kau tak berlangsung.
Kalau main Mobile Legends tak pening lah. Kalau server tu pening lah. Nak tak plug apa, tak tahu lah. Budak-budak ni nak plug apa je nak tambah. Aduh, kadang-kadang aku plug luar.
Wait a second.
Ni ada Aziz tengah hack dalam Minecraft. Aduh. Aku malas nak stream ni. Aku nak stream macam malas lah.
Kau dapat. Sekejap. Gila-gila ke? Apa sebab isteri aku kosong?
Syafiq buat rumah apa ni gila? Oh ni storage dia. Siap Syafiq. Storage dia kat sini dia letak. Banyak pula tu.
Tak. Kau ada pool. Weapon. Semua kalah. Mana?
Weapon.
Mana isteri aku, Cok?
Isteri kat Raiden. Ya, aku nak pergi Discord online ni. Kau kacau korang belakang.
Okay.
What? Aku tak boleh tengok isteri ke? Kau ada orang padam?
Dia orang dah padam kak? Dia orang dah padam?
Dia receipt 4 atau 6 bulan sekali. Sheesh. Pula. So jadi PT kau ni kosong lah?
PT masih bawa lagi. PT kosong lah. Tak. Rasanya bawa. Tapi saya rasa bawa lagi.
Alah. Kalau macam ni jauh perjalanannya lah.
Oh dia tak reset.
Dia cuma padam. Oh cuma padam. Okay. Kalau start pada kosong, aduh. Ni aku nak buang habis sini. Aduh. Terkejut deh. Lah cik lah. Okey, untuk account ni tadi kau pakai ni lah. Pakai lah. Rugi lah kau tak pakai. Sekejap, nak pergi convert sekejap. Lapor MACD lah. Campak PC kak. Saya ada sebab kena pull Radio Shogun sebab Sawashiro Miyuki-san. Apa? Pelakon suara dia ke?
Dia kot.
Ya.
Dia kot. Hello.
Maybe. Okay. Kita nak upgrade. Lebih baik yang ni kan. Dia tak pakai dia. So Buka pula untuk Jin ni. Jin punya weapon. Tak buka. Ini pun tak buka. Cuma tinggal Chongyun je. Apalah, Chongyun pun bagus juga kan. Dia boleh pakai dengan Scaramouche kan. Okay lah kak, gerak dulu. Sayonara. Ya, sayonara. See you soon. See you soon. Dan jangan lupa ya, tekuk. Jangan lupa tekuk ya. Waifu siapa Farid? Dia minat dari Shogun tu.
Sora.
Dekat pool tu siapa yang tanda ni? Diorang dah tanda berapa yang banyak? Scaramouche ke Raiden ke itu? Nampak? Kau tak nampak sangat. Elektro.
Dengar kat kipas, tak dengar? Kau dengar?
Dengar, boleh lah dengar sikit. Pakai apa tu? Pakai laptop ke handphone ke apa? Iza. Siapa?
Mikirimashita. Koko yori Jakumetsu no toki Sabaki no ikazuchi.
Dengar lagi ke?
Skip, simpan. Oh, orang banyak nak skip lah. Sebab kau tak boleh tengok sangat. Kau pergi mana? Ciut.
Dengar lagi tak?
Dengar.
Tak, dia punya kipas. Dia punya kipas.
Inabikari Sunawachi Eien Nari.
Kok ada tiga condense lagi. Spend je lah dekat domain ni. Upgrade weapon kalau boleh. Weapon susah. Dia punya material nak upgrade tu susah. Daripada talent dengan artifact. Lebih baik weapon lagi.
Kipas dengar tak? Kipas dengar?
Tak dengar pun. Conan Slave 37. Yakin ke 37? Kau 5.0 apa? Terakhir. Kau nak tipok mana? Oh, shit! Dasar kau! Okay. Kau banyak excited pasal selain pada win trace tadi, dia punya TCG tu. Kita nak tengok dia punya macam mana. Dia punya mekanisme macam mana. Jin sebab Saito Chiwa Senpai punya pasal Jin tu ikut lah. Kalau korang dapat. Kalau korang tak dapat tu halal je lah. Gitu.
Yuko. Kaze no yukusaki o. Momichi ga chiramaku o shimi. Iza, hore.
逃げ道はあります。
Aduh, memang domain ni dia cooldown dan memang tak boleh buat bincang. Hati tu lah. Okay, finally. Jin buat apa saya ada conspat? Lagi nganggur. Nganggur ya. Map dekat desert tu kat mana susah explore? Bagi kau susah. Dekat tengah macam ya. Okay, this one. Kalau macam dekat sini kita faham dia banyak ada dekat robot apa semua tu. Yang ni kau tanda ni apa ni? Oh, pillar. Sampai sekarang tak siap. Okay, dekat museum bawah ni, sebab dia ada banyak jalan masuk dan jalan keluar. Dan dia ada banyak tingkat. Kat sini korang akan pening, percayalah. Selalunya orang pening dekat sini lah. Kat sini orang banyak pening. Ji, saya buat explore saja level 90, tapi masih tak kuat spiral. Rasanya setting artifact je kot. Artifact je rasanya. Mana dah Chong Yun, where are you? Aku tak nampak je. Ni apa pula? Lilai Abyss Mage.
これほど美しき景色を
Sama berapa crit damage? Itulah. Tadi kata tak kuat tu macam mana tu? Lagi satu. Stroke double. Only buat heals, Ayaka. Oh. Memang butter.
Ben. Letih lah farm macam ni. Satu 60. Tak apa, lain kali lah setting lain Chong Yun tu. Okay. Tengok artifact juga kalau weapon crit nice tu lah.
Dia punya jin tu kan. Bukan tak nice, so nice je. Benda rare. Benda rare kan. Okay, Vengeance. Kau tak setting lagi Vengeance punya ni. Vengeance nak apa? Nak karakter apa tu? Oh, jap. Dia punya tak ada. Kau kena ni lain. Vengeance baru masuk hari ni. Tak apa, tapi tak apa. Kita setting lagi. Okay, Vengeance. Kau nak bagi apa Pain. Kau bagi pain tu. Vengeance will be mine. Maksudnya pain bagus ke?
拙者と故郷のつながりはもうこの刀のみでござる。
Najmi okey kah? Eastern ditunda juga kah? Joki hari Selasa. Gila. Tak habis dengan seat dia tu. Aduh. Apa Pargo? Pargo tu apa? Dah habis isi tak tahu buat apa. Itulah macam kau sekarang ni lah. Kantoi Farid lawan Bos Bisha. Dia command ni dia tak bahasa Melayu, dia bahasa Inggeris. Ya tak yelah, Hisa. Kau tak pernah tengok Haruhi duduk macam mana? Hisa mau cuba ni tengok. Tanda seru sit. Najmi masuk habis. Apa? Sekarang kau tak dengar Najmi cakap apa? Kut.
Dengar tak? Oh, dengar tak? Okay.
Ya. Kita mau cuba tekan tanda seru sit. Sebab aku nak tengok Haruhi duduk macam mana. I'm in your world right now, Farid. Yo. Macam mana caranya? Saya tak tahu. Type tanda seru, lepas tu sit. Sekejap, kau tunjuk contoh.
Dah buat dah. Dah boleh.
Oh. Haruhi duduk macam ninja lah pula. Oh, shish. Yo, kosok.
Saya punya ni.
Yo, kosok.
Saka.
Farah tak nak suruh command tu dapat link tak? Yo, kosok. Tak sempat kira tadi. Nak buat apa tu? Achievement ke?
Ya.
Asalnya nanti kalau event tu asalnya boleh kot sampai 1.50 kan. Tak ada. Oh, tak ada. Okey. Faham.
Kau buat no. Habis. Sebelum habis gila bapak lah.
Yo, kusuk kira-kira doki-doki mochi-mochi.
Akak gambar.
Aduh, serius. Kok lapar Medi ya? Macam biasalah, makan dekat parking lah.
いざそれ
Dah. Akak hari tu akak kata budak makan dekat Medi dengan awet kan.
Ha.
Saya tengok member saya punya status awet dia kat Medi. Padahal form buat apa ni?
Ada orang post cakap dekat group pasal apa? Kod tu, kod PRIMOGEM tu ada tak?
Ramai lagi.
Okey. Dia orang kalau boleh bubuh kod tu macam asing-asing lah. Jangan campur dengan perkataan dia pun nak kata tu.
Orang habis.
Ada dua.
もみちらを散らまく惜しみ裁きの怒り全力攻撃だ
Lah baru nak ulti. Mati dah.
Piran gambar.
Hira tu tunggu apa tu?
Piran ini.
Dia tengok dance betul ke? Ni.
Oh, mana? Dia dance tu.
Ayo.
Lah ada dance lah. Oh, ada Tadi kau dance tadi.
Kak Laila tak ada ke? Laila. Shield dia kuat enggak? Ada. Kok pun satu lah. Apa? 10. Kok pun 10 je dapat dia.
Yang banding-bandingkan shield mana paling kuat, shield mana paling
Saya mengecut sikit apa? Sebab HP kurang. Spawn dekat tempat lain. Biasalah tu.
みんながそばにいてくれここより弱滅の時
Reputation ni apa? Dah buat macam dah full, tapi korang kalau perlukan murah korang buat lah. Kau sagih korang buat.
Kau dah full lah tak?
Dah full dah?
Kau dah full lah?
Kemarin ke atau tak ingat 2 hari lepas ke macam mana?
Easy lah. Baru naik level 7.
Usahalah, jangan lupa. Kadang-kadang kau pun lupa juga. Kau pun jadi dah. Kadang-kadang kau lupa.
Tak, masalahnya saya punya reputation saya, request tu berkait dengan siapa ni nama dia? Nilo punya request.
150 murah every week reputation. Betul.
Request Nilo tu malas tu.
Okay. Kau cuba rest kat sini. Okay. Minggu kali kau nak off awal. Sebab kau nak pergi kau nak pergi beli makan. Lapar ni. Okay. Mana lah. Kalau kau nak pergi kedah pun malam-malam ni teruk sangat lah. Dah pukul 9 lah. Okay. Kita main Battle Royale. Nak? boss battle tu tak pastilah dia ada otak. Kau check tadi tak ada benda apa kau boleh setting pun.
Game apa?
Sekejap, kau cuba. Tak pasti kan? Basketball ha. Cuba tengok. Selain daripada Battle Royale, kau dah check tadi? Kau nak setting dia macam benda tu dia dah ada. Kau nak setting apa macam tak ada efek je. Ada ni. Battle boss kan? Tak ada juga Battle Royale tadi kan?
Buatlah generation.
Betul. Ada Battle Royale. Tak apa, tengok setting lain.
Ashmi masuk siap sedia lawan bos, ha?
Mip.
Tak join. Tak ada.
Tak buat. Tu.
Kau nak main kami kau.
Sabar dapat medik,
Jangan cakap. Ni. Rasanya Farid dapat.
Oh. Ya, Gisamo dapat. Alah, Gisamo. Alah.
Okey. Yang dapat. Okey, NIGHTBOT. Again.
NIGHTBOT lagi. Serius lah NIGHTBOT ni.
Again, GG NIGHTBOT.
Sebab tu lah kau bagi Thanos dekat ni. Dekat NIGHTBOT. Sebab last main ni dia menang juga. Dia menang juga saja yang menang. Aduh. Wah, buat ni main pakai kecil. 3 lagi untuk Yaimiko. Oh, bos kah? Bos.
Nanti join fight Bishop lah. Next. Tu, Yaimiko.
Tarik ke suruh buat. Aduh. Dia menang. Tiga.
Baru cakap tadi. Jangan cakap NIGHTBOT menang. GEFORCE menang.
Dia menang lagi ni. Tak apalah, tu memang lelaki dia lah. Asalnya bagus juga ada mood ni. So senang kita nak tengok apa. Contoh lah kalau kau nak bagi V.queen kan. No, kau boleh pakai sistem ni. Pakai sistem lawan Battle Royale kan. Tengok siapa yang menang. So adil lah kan. Adil lah macam tu kan. Okay guys, see you soon guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Nanti kau post dekat shorts dengan community tab pasal ni lah, pasal kod 300 PRIMOGEM ni ya. Ya, sekarang ni pun kau dapat WhatsApp juga ni. Kau dapat WhatsApp daripada kawan pun nak kod PRIMOGEM juga ni. So yeah, see you soon guys. Don't forget to claim the code guys. 300 PRIMOGEM giveaway from the Genshin. Not from me, from the Genshin ya. See you soon. Adios. Yasuminasai. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for live stream 3.3. Ya, you welcome. Oh, kau pun excited juga nak tengok sekarang mod macam mana. Bye bye. Bye bye. Good night. Terima kasih Ma. Good night. Good night Sira, Fenra, Faiz Nurul Huda, Farid, Fauzan, and of course my favorite viewer Najmi dengan see you soon.